writing another book with another author?
Have I ever thought about writing another book, writing a book with another author?
Yes.
Yeah, I totally have.
Together.
Yeah, I actually have a very dear friend. Are you guys familiar with the Beautiful Creatures series? Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, they're very good friends of mine. Cami, well, their story is very long and complicated, but they write together, and I'm always amazed that they're able to, because it seems like incredibly complicated. If you're bad enough about writing your own book, I mean, it seems pretty hard to try and manage that with someone else. So I've thought about it, but I'm not sure if I would be able to like hand my work over to someone else and be like, all right, now have to go with that. I'm not sure. I've thought about it, but it would have to be someone I really trust and someone whose work I really admire. Yeah.
What kind of stories did you write before you wrote Tahereh? Like in a specific genre or?
It was always something that was like kind of fantastical. There was always some paranormal element to it. This is really embarrassing. The things I do for you guys. The first book I ever wrote was about a girl with magical eyelashes. I know, I should just leave. I thought it was like really revolutionary. I was like, guys, I'm gonna like blow your minds with this concept. Check it out. Girl with magical eyelashes. Like that is gonna like do something. It was like the worst book ever. So, don't be afraid to write a bad book. I've done it plenty of times. She asked if there were any plans for my book being turned into a movie. For those of you who don't know, Shatter Me was optioned for film by 20th Century Fox. And so I have no idea. They don't tell authors anything. One day you just find out that your book's being made into a film and you're like, oh, maybe I'll go see that. So I don't know. I mean, if I know anything, I would definitely post it online. But I've had a couple meetings with them and they like to say a lot of things. But we'll see. Well, we'd like to see it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Anybody else have any questions? Yeah?
You told us about your favorite books, but do you have any favorite characters?
Like in general? Like of all time? Favorite characters? That's a really good question. I'm gonna be like really obvious here and predictable, but Hermione Granger, representing for the ladies. I love her. I totally used to call her Hermione until the 4th book rolled around and she was like talking to Victor Crumb and she's like, it's Hermione. And I was like, what the heck kind of name is that? Not that I should be the one to talk. I mean, have you met me? My name is Tahereh. Nobody knows how to say my name. But I love her. I think Katniss is kind of a jerk, let's be honest. Peeta's great. Finnick is better. And, I don't know, I'm totally freezing up here and forgetting things. I'm sure I have some favorite people. You guys are great. They're all my favorite characters. Anybody else have a, yeah? How did I grow up? That's okay. Well, can you be a little more specific? Oh, where, okay, I was born and raised in the States, in Connecticut. I was born in Connecticut. It's right next to New York, a little state, right next to the Atlantic Ocean. And when I was about 11 or 12, I moved to Northern California. And when I was about 14, I moved to Southern California. And I've been there ever since. And it's way too sunny all the time. It's ridiculous. This is great weather. Not even kidding, I'm so excited. I'm like, it's raining! And I love wearing boots and coats, and this is great. I basically just came to Sweden to wear my coats. So I've been in California ever since, and I have 4 older brothers. I have no sisters, I'm the youngest. And my brothers are great, they're also kind of crazy. And let's see, I used to break dance. I know, embarrassing. And that's kind of it. I was like super angsty in high school. It's really embarrassing. I used to listen to like screamo music and like draw things. And I had too many feelings. Totally over that now. I'm just saying, if you're going through that phase, it's gonna be okay. That's kind of, did I embarrass myself? No. Anybody else? Yeah?
And how did you name your characters? Like Juliet?
Oh, that's a good question. Juliet and Adam, those names I picked out before I even wrote the book. I knew that like whatever book I was gonna write next, I was gonna for sure have. And Kenji, when I was in college, I actually wrote my thesis on, I compared and contrasted like the Tale of Genji and Pride and Prejudice. There were some stories that were just like exactly the same. It was really interesting. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Tale of Genji. It's like this really famous old Japanese novel. And it's about this guy named Genji, and he's kind of a douchebag. He's kind of stupid and arrogant and a womanizer, but he's like hilarious and kind of obnoxious, and Kenji got his name from there. And Warner is actually his last name. You find out his first name in the second book. So, plot twist. Anyway.
Are we right? Any more? Because otherwise, you can step forward and receive your super exclusive novella. And if anyone wants to buy the book, you can do that. And if you have a book with you, you can sign it.